Starch is often a misunderstood component of our diets. Frequently lumped together with simple sugars or overly processed carbs, it has received a mix of praise and criticism in recent years. However, taking a closer, more balanced look reveals something important. Starch is not just a filler or a source of empty calories. It is, in fact, one of the body's most essential sources of energy. In its natural, whole food forms, starch plays a deeply supportive role in maintaining human health, fueling not only our muscles and physical exertion but also our brains, organs, and cells. At its core, starch is a complex carbohydrate found in many staple plant foods such as potatoes, rice, corn, beans, lentils, oats, and various grains. When consumed, starch is broken down by enzymes into glucose, the preferred energy currency for every cell in the body. While fats and proteins can also provide energy, glucose from carbohydrates, particularly starch, is the most efficient and immediate source. This makes starch especially valuable during physical activity, where the body needs quick and sustained energy to support muscle function, endurance, and recovery. But even beyond the needs of athletes and active individuals, starch serves a daily, foundational purpose. The human brain alone consumes roughly 20% of the body's energy, almost all of it in the form of glucose. Starch-rich foods help maintain cognitive clarity, focus, and emotional stability. People who eliminate or severely restrict starch often report fogginess, fatigue, or irritability, which underscores just how central this nutrient is to overall well-being. One of the major benefits of starch lies in its slow-digesting nature when sourced from whole foods. Unlike simple sugars, which spike blood glucose and lead to crashes, the complex structure of starch ensures a steady, prolonged release of energy. This leads to more stable blood sugar levels and helps prevent the energy roller coaster that many experience with ultra-processed foods. Furthermore, whole food sources of starch often come bundled with fiber, vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients, making them nutritionally dense choices. Fiber, in particular, slows digestion even further, supports gut health, and promotes a feeling of fullness that can aid in healthy weight maintenance. The human body has evolved over thousands of years to thrive on starch-based diets. Many of the world's healthiest, longest-living populations, such as the Okinawans of Japan, the Tarahumara of Mexico, and various Mediterranean communities, rely heavily on starchy foods like sweet potatoes, beans, whole grains, and legumes. These diets are not only high in starch, but are also naturally low in saturated fat and rich in plant-based nutrients, which together contribute to lower rates of heart disease, diabetes, and obesity. There is also a deeply satisfying sensory and emotional dimension to starch. The warmth of a baked potato, the comfort of a bowl of oatmeal, the sustaining power of a lentil stew, all of these tap into something primal and deeply human. Unlike restrictive eating patterns that often lead to frustration or cravings, a diet inclusive of whole food starches can feel abundant, balanced, and sustainable. In the modern health conversation, it's easy to get swept up in the fear of carbs, driven by diet fads and misinformation. But the truth is that not all carbohydrates are created equal. Processed and refined starches, such as white bread, pastries, and sugary cereals, should indeed be limited. Yet it would be a mistake to throw out the baby with the bathwater. Natural, minimally processed starches are not only harmless for most people, they're beneficial. Starch also plays a protective role in metabolic health. Studies have shown that diets high in resistant starch, a special form of starch that escapes digestion in the small intestine and ferments in the large intestine, can improve insulin sensitivity and support a healthier microbiome. Foods like green bananas, legumes, cooked then cooled potatoes, and oats are excellent sources. This form of starch behaves more like fiber and has even been linked to lower colon cancer risk and improved digestive function. In summary, starch is a cornerstone of human nutrition. Rather than being viewed with suspicion, it deserves recognition as a vital, life-giving macronutrient that powers our days, supports our minds, and nourishes our bodies. When we choose whole, plant-based sources of starch, we're not only fueling our bodies with clean, efficient energy, we're tapping into a timeless source of wellness that has served generations before us. A starch-rich diet, done thoughtfully and intentionally, can be one of the most powerful tools for building a vibrant, enduring state of health.